Ladies and gentlemen, the 9th Convocation of our university, Assam Don Bosco University, Guwahati, is about to start. This much-awaited convocation, being held in a virtual manner online, has generated tremendous interest with a worldwide audience. You are most welcome. As at every seminal event in the life of our university, we devote the very first privileged moments to raise our minds to God, our origin and our destiny, our father and our mother, our hope and our solace, our strength and our comfort.
Almighty and ever-living God, we acknowledge you as the creator of the universe and of each one of us present in this august assembly. In unison, in one grateful voice, we praise you and we worship you. We implore you to bless all our graduating students, anoint them as messengers of truth and wisdom, as harbingers of peace and love, as heralds of hope and joy, as citizens of our great country, committed to fraternity, liberty, and integrity, as instruments of change and transformation wherever they go. We humbly entreat you to bless Sri Sarbananda Sonowal, our Chief Minister, Father Januarius Sangma, our Chancellor, the members of our governing body, the Board of Management, and the Academic Council, all members of our faculty and staff, all our students and their parents, and all our well-wishers and benefactors. O God, our Father and our Mother, bless our university, guide its growth as an institution of excellence, as a catalyst of change and transformation for your children of Northeast India and beyond. We thank you, ever-provident and generous Father, for the organizations, the foundations, and individuals who generously support our university. Bless them abundantly for their solicitous concern and goodness. And above all, lead us, O God, from falsehood to truth, from darkness to light, from death to immortality.
Ever since we announced this virtual convocation, we have felt a tremendous sense of anticipation in the air. The graduates of 2020, the class of 2020, are waiting with bated breath for this event to unfold, and unfold we shall shortly. Many of you and your parents have contacted us asking for this convocation to be held on campus, to have the touch, the feel, the atmosphere, the joys of camaraderie, the human interface. You want to have that feeling of our fresh air on your cheeks, walking through the familiar hallways and classrooms and laboratories, sprawling on the lawns and the grassy slopes, sniffing the lovely fragrance of fresh mown grass, taking a lap on the grounds and walkways, trekking endlessly along the green tea bushes, lapping in the joy and the mirth in ADBU Cafe, the song and the dance, the sound of laughter and fun, the excitement of sensing the presence of wild elephants on campus, the longing to get close, and the fear of getting too close. You get what I am trying to say, I am sure. Well, let me attempt to do just that, and take you the closest we can to the reality of being here. Soak in the sights and the sounds and the smells of life at Don Bosco University through this short presentation. Reach out and touch if you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the 9th Convocation of Assam Don Bosco University. I have the pleasure of requesting Father Januarius Sagma, the Provincial Superior of the Salesians of Don Bosco and the ex officio Chancellor of the University, to declare the 9th Convocation of Assam Don Bosco University open.
Ladies and gentlemen, with great pleasure, I declare the 9th Convocation of Assam Don Bosco University open.
I now request the Vice Chancellor, Father Dr. Stephen Maveli, to deliver the welcome address and present his report on the university.
My dear graduates of 2020, it's indeed a great pleasure for me to welcome you to this new way of holding our convocation as a webcast over YouTube. And yet, in spite of the novelty of it all, it feels so good that we have reached this stage. Welcome to the university. Welcome to Don Bosco University. It's a huge worldwide audience that we have this evening, unlike at our normal convocations. Holding this convocation online has given us the added advantage that each one of you is surrounded by your loved ones, adding to the joy of the occasion. Let me extend you all a very warm welcome to every one of you. A very special word of welcome to our graduates from overseas, from our online distance education center, ADBU Global. Over 200 of you from 45 or so countries have made this occasion even more joyful. We are glad that you too can attend this convocation with your family and friends, unlike when we have it here on campus. Right at the beginning of this pandemic, when our lives started falling apart, there is one resolve, one mantra that we, all of us here at the university, arrived at. And it was, whatever happens to us and to the world around us, you, our students, must come out winners. With that guiding beacon that you, our students, must come out winners, all the rest fell into place. The online classes, the assignments, the personal chats, the mock exams, mentors available to guide you almost 24 hours a day. And finally, the fully online individualized examinations with a mentor standing by to help. The rescheduling of examination slots when the internet failed you. That story is too long to go into details now. But there you are now at the other end of this camera, beaming with joy, happy that you have made it. That joy is well deserved. Go out and celebrate with your family and friends. Celebrate because you have come out winners. Celebrate because your resilience has won the day. Celebrate your new skills of blended learning. Celebrate because you have graduated into lifelong learners now. Celebrate most of all because this pandemic has given you a wealth of new insights. Insights into inner depths you never thought you had. Insights into your hidden resources that energized you. Insights into the joys and challenges of true intimacy. Insights into an awareness that wrestling with pain is in the order of nature. Insights into the inner serenity that comes with deep discernment and acceptance. And what shall I wish you today? Well, let me put it this way. With the corona pandemic throwing our lives out of gear, we are living through extraordinary times. Times such as these keep testing our strength, our resolve, our peace of mind. They test our resilience. They call on every physical, mental, and spiritual gifts at our disposal to fight, to overcome, to survive, and then to flourish once again, stronger for that experience. It is against this backdrop that our theme for this academic year has been framed, searching for meaning in the bits and pieces of life. This pandemic keeps stripping away most of our illusions about what is normal. It picks relentlessly at the core of our old certainties about life and death, about self and the other. More than ever before, life seems to be taking us to places where we do not or did not want to go. None of us knows for now what the next change is going to be. We do not know what events awaits us that will shake us and change the tenor of our lives. We do not know either what unexpected opportunity is just around the corner. But we do know that the road ahead offers us a large canvas to work on, replete with infinite possibilities and choices for years to come. The search for meaning suddenly looms large on our horizon. It remains the one resilient crutch that will see us through it all. As we do so, Viktor Frankl, the originator of logotherapy, tells us in his inimitable style, everything can be taken from a person but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, the freedom to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. The search for meaning, the call to adopt the right attitude, the challenge to walk your own unique path, all these call for the courage to pick up the pieces, the tenacity to navigate through these challenges and pitfalls, the resolve to battle the lethargy and the listlessness, the determination to walk on with changed perceptions and changed lives. That is the continuing search for meaning in the bits and pieces of life, one day at a time. As you traverse that road ahead, uniquely your own, be passionate about what you do. Focus on reaching your destination. Treat everyone and everything with respect and compassion. Undergird your decisions with the values you have learned here. Let me wish you an abundance of God's blessings as you seek and search for that unique niche of your own. And when you find that, embrace it with all the passion at your command. Your future is in your hands. As the motto emblazoned on our coat of arms says, Carpe Diem, seize the day. Jai Hind, and God bless us all.
May I request the Chancellor, Father Januarius Sakma, to deliver his benediction address.
Distinguished guests, Reverend Father Dr. Stephen Mavelli, the Vice Chancellor of Assam Don Bosco University, the faculty and professors, Reverend Fathers, brothers, sisters, and my dear students. It is a great honor and pleasure for me to address you on the 9th Convocation of Assam Don Bosco University. The biggest difference regarding the annual convocation of this year is that this memorable and mega event of the university has turned virtual or online. And I am sure that it will truly be a dream come true event for everyone. Even as the world is still reeling under the pressure of COVID-19, it is fitting that we carry on with our normal activities and events, particularly in the sphere of personal development, even though it may only be online at the moment. My dear students, I am truly proud of you. You have persevered and scaled great heights and have reached a milestone through sweat, perspiration, focus, and hard work, through the investment of mind and much finance, and today you have become someone in life and in society. Accept my heartiest congratulations to every one of you, especially those of you who are graduating today. We sincerely hope that you will contribute significantly and positively to your family, the society in which you live, to the people around, especially the poor and the marginalized, and ultimately make a small or big contribution to make this world a better place. Every one of you can do it as a Bosconian. You are a Bosconian, and once a Bosconian, you are always a Bosconian. Let people around you see the difference in quality and professionalism of a Bosconian in your behavior and in everything that you do. It is unfortunate that an invisible virus has been the center of our attention for the last few months. These are difficult times. Some of our dear ones and friends have succumbed to this viral disease. Many are still suffering. This is truly a major world crisis. But as every crisis presents us suffering and challenging moments, it also presents us with opportunity. An opportunity to rebuild our world with compassion, integrity, and justice. Perhaps we can never go back to what was normal. We may have to redefine what normal is and hope for a new normal. Some of us were tested for coronavirus, and the results were either positive or negative. In the same way, if we were tested for other viruses like egoism, superiority complex, corruption, lust, indifference, discrimination, etc., do we hope our results to be positive or negative? There have been organizations, both governmental and non-governmental, which are fighting the spread of big crises like coronavirus. But what about our other smaller crises and other viruses of social and moral nature? These seem to pose a greater threat and danger to our world and society today, and to our social upliftment. The slow death and degradation of moral, ethical, social, and religious values are certainly a reality today, both in private and public spheres. Even as many of us are calling for a new normal, shouldn't we give a thought to build a world based on spiritual and human values? Dear friends, why do I say this? A university is not merely a forum for offering or receiving degrees. True, a university has to do this to award degrees. But if it were only to offer academic degrees and no values, our aim becomes too narrow, and we have failed in our objective of making you the finest human beings that you are meant to be. Strive to be a man or a woman of high intelligence, coupled with noble values and character, and you will certainly contribute much to the world. Today, our Convocation Day, is a good day for us to think and reflect upon our impact on this world and on the society. I take this opportunity to congratulate the Vice Chancellor of the University, Father Dr. Stephen Mavelli, along with all Salesian and religious personnel, the faculty, support staff, and the entire team for their achievements. I thank the parents and guardians, sponsors, well-wishers, and all those who support our dreams. Thank you for making our dreams into reality. May God bless you and your families. I congratulate once again all who are graduating today and wish them God's abundant blessings. May God bless you all. Thank you.
May I now request the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Sri Sarbananda Sonowal to deliver a message of hope to the class of 2020.
Respected Dr. Stephen Mavely, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Don Bosco University, and respected teachers, parents, and my student friends. Today is a great day for the students who have passed out from this institution. And this convocation will always remind them how they have spent their glorious period of time as a student in this beautiful campus. And I hope all the pass out students will definitely pave a way for their bright future prosperity. And I am sure everyone will definitely set their agenda to develop their potentialities to a great extent by putting hard work and dedication in the different field of human activities. And this university has always been encouraging the student community with quality education, quality teaching, and quality administration. And I hope the Don Bosco University, the legacy you have set will definitely inspire the other institution in Assam also how to maintain an institution with discipline, punctuality, character, and dedication. And with this, I believe all the parents present here today is definitely delighted to see their son and daughter receiving the certificate of merit. And I believe teachers, parents, and students, these are the three components of educational institution, will definitely work together to make our society strong and also to make Assam one of the best states in the country in all spheres of human activities. And with these few words, I again congratulate all the passing out students for their outstanding success, and I hope they will have a bright future ahead. Thank you. Jai Hind.
I now request the Pro Vice Chancellor to give a message to the graduates of 2020 and to present the candidates for conferment of doctoral degree.
Dear graduates of 2020 for the doctoral degree, congratulations for having earned your doctoral degree. You have succeeded in adding to the body of knowledge in your respective domains through your research, analysis, and synthesis. You have learned the techniques for acquiring knowledge from information. You are now equipped to use your skills in research and analysis so that you can give light to remove the darkness of doubt and confusion. You have succeeded because you have an inner urge to acquire knowledge. My wish for you is this, that you may have a greater eagerness to explore life itself, search and find meaning in the bits and pieces of life. May you discover the ultimate truth, who God is, who you are, and what your destiny is. I wish you life in its fullness. Vice Chancellor Sir, I present to you the doctoral candidates of 2020. They have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray
they may now be admitted. Humanities in Harvard, Department of Northeast India Studies. Jayashree Katti, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Elizabeth Walling, Department of Education. Manoda Sangma, Department of Social Work. Bikranjit Goswami, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Subra Mukherjee, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Viraho Hibo, Department of Northeast India Studies. Maushmi Lahon, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Reena K. Joseph, Department of Psychology and Counseling. Kaustubh Bhattacharya, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Kakoli Das Kalita, Department of Northeast India Studies. Jason Varghese, Department of Social Work. M.C. Rasmin, Department of Mass Communication. Purchila Jamir, Department of Comparative Religion. And Rosalie P. Department of Education.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Assam Don Bosco University, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
I request Professor Manoranjan Kalita, Director, School of Technology, to give a short message to the graduating students and present the candidates for conferment of bachelor's and master's degrees from the School of Technology.
My dear graduates of 2020, at the very outset, I do express my hearty congratulations to you all. Convocation is a function to formally recognize you as a graduate, which in turn certifies your intellectual competence and professional prowess to step into the real world. I must emphasize here for you to keep in mind that from now onwards, you are qualified to compete and contest for the positions in your professional field as well as for many other capacities of repute in the country and the global entities. I am extremely happy that you have reached this stage even though there is adversity posed by the COVID pandemic. At the same time, I am sad that this once-in-a-lifetime event could not be organized in the campus in your physical presence to see you enjoying this special day. Our university has taken this prudent step so that in no way you get stuck to begin your next journey as soon as possible. Dear graduates, there is nothing so easy, but it becomes difficult when you do it reluctantly. Please remember that attitude matters a lot. Best of luck for a happy life and bright future. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create that fact. Say all is well with you, and God shall hear your words and make them true. Vice Chancellor Sir, I present to you the candidates from the School of Technology, from the Departments of Computer Science and Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Civil Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, and Computer Applications, who have been examined and found qualified for the bachelor's and master's degree, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Assam Don Bosco University, I admit you to the bachelor's and master's degrees you have qualified for, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
I request Dr. Riju Sharma, Director, School of Humanities and Social Sciences, to give a short message to the graduating students and present the candidates for conferment of bachelor's and master's degrees from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 for this milestone reached. It may sound like a trite phrase, yet I would like to reaffirm that graduation day is a day of rejoice, triumph, achievement, and accomplishment. It is a moment to reflect on the learnings and the values imbibed, the dreams of touching new heights, and shaping a world which very much depends on the choices we make. You are a batch that is graduating at a time when we are in a transition and our foundations have been shaken, with the world surrounded by profound challenges. And this calls for critical reflection and the need to look at the pandemic beyond the virus to the other aspects of economic disruption, the widening inequality, the social disengagement, and the political rhetoric. A question that keeps knocking and resurfacing is that, is this new normal that we suddenly find ourselves in the fallout of unaddressed prejudices, systemic exclusion, and exploitative structures which we for a very long time have chosen to turn away from these realities? Yes, it leaves us with apprehensions and uncertainty. I do not intend to sound intimidating, but we look up to you and your generation to rewrite the course of history in creating a world which is fair, where we as individuals not only think of ourselves but think of each other. And we believe that it is you who will be able to develop the pandemic postscript that paves the way for building bridges between people and building communities. As you graduate and spread your wings, stay firm and resolved on what you want to do for no other reason but because you believe in it. Class of 2020, you are our pride, and as you are getting yourselves prepared to take off, our best wishes and prayers will always be with you. Thank you and congratulations once again. Vice Chancellor, Sir, I present to you the candidates from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, from the Departments of Social Work, Psychology and Counseling, Education, Philosophy, Mass Communication, and English, who have been examined and found qualified for the bachelor's and master's degree, to which I pray may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Assam Don Bosco University, I admit you to the bachelor's and master's degrees you have qualified for, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
I request Professor J.N. Vishwakarma, Director, School of Life Sciences, to give a short message to the graduating students and present the candidates for conferment of bachelor's and master's degrees from the School of Life Sciences.
Dear graduates of the School of Life Sciences, I feel immensely privileged to join hands with my esteemed colleagues in congratulating you on having reached this day. Many congratulations to you and to your parents too, who stood by you during these days. You have made it and made us proud by displaying extraordinary courage during these difficult days. You experienced the normal academic life and the new normal, and you rose to the occasions and the challenges creatively and enthusiastically. I thank you for understanding the needs of the new normal from the bottom of my heart. We are passing through the worst period in our lives where each one's life is at risk due to COVID-19. This pandemic has taught us many painful lessons, like we cannot ill-treat nature, we have to attach importance to health and education, we have to get into intense international collaborations, and we have to attach priority to the underprivileged section of the society. We at the School of Life Sciences are expected to understand, and in fact, we do understand the dynamics of this virus better, and hence as a privileged class of the society, we owe a great responsibility to the society at large to guide them and take care of them. While you are ready to march ahead, you must remember that there is no alternative to hard work and sincerity. Invest your honest and sincere efforts in whatever you do. Great rewards will be at your doorsteps. Thank you for being with us. Stay safe and have a great future. Vice Chancellor Sir, I present to you the candidates from the School of Life Sciences, from the departments of Zoology, Microbiology, Biochemistry and Biotechnology, who have been examined and found qualified for master's degree, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Assam Don Bosco University, I admit you to the master's degrees you have qualified for, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
I request Dr. Monmayuri Barua, Director, School of Fundamental and Applied Sciences, to give a short message to the graduating students and present the candidates for conferment of bachelor's and master's degrees from the School of Fundamental and Applied Sciences.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. It gives us an immense joy to know that you are all graduating with flying colors. It does not feel like too long ago when you were merely first-year students, excited to start this new chapter of your lives, and yet you have already reached its ending. Even though your journey with us is coming to an end, you will always be a part of our university, as well as our lives as alumni of our university. During this journey, you have experienced all kinds of highs and lows, and I hope we have been successfully able to guide you through it and pass on to you the knowledge and wisdom required to face the real world, become good human beings, and live a rewarding and fulfilling life. I wish you all success and, more importantly, happiness and kindness as this chapter in your life comes to an end and a new one begins. Vice Chancellor Sir, I present to you the candidates from the School of Fundamental and Applied Sciences, from the departments of Physics, Chemistry, and Mathematics, who have been examined and found qualified for the master's degree, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Assam Don Bosco University, I admit you to the master's degrees you have qualified for, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
I request Father Dr. John Parangimalil, Director, School of Commerce and Management, to give a short message to the graduating students and present the candidates for conferment of bachelor's and master's degrees from the School of Commerce and Management.
Dear graduating students of Assam Don Bosco University, as you witness the 9th Convocation online in this pandemic year, I want to share with you a message Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam gave to the young people in one of his lectures. He said, have the courage to think differently, courage to invent, to travel the unexplored path, courage to discover the impossible and to conquer the problems and succeed. This is our wish as you graduate from Assam Don Bosco University. 37 students of Don Bosco Institute of Management successfully completed their MBA in flying colors at the Karguli campus of the university. It was an outstanding batch of students. We congratulate them on their success and their combined effort as a group. In spite of the pandemic, everyone did exceedingly well in the last trimester also. 29 of them secured about 80% in the last trimester, and out of which 13 of them secured about 90%, which is outstanding. In the final CGPA, 12 of our students secured about 80% and 2 of them crossed even the 90%, which is phenomenal. And I must tell you that 100% of them have already got their job placement. As you leave the portals of Assam Don Bosco University to wider horizons, I want to wish you well. Looking at the world today, it may appear to be a pandemic world, a world full of twists and turns, but it's full of challenges and opportunities. All you need to do is to turn your life into an adventure by exploring into the inner realities and experience the isness of things. You need to hold in your heart the mysteries you find. You need to learn to select the things that you see and hear. You need to make right choices. At times, you may struggle and fall, but know that God is there to lift you up each time you fall. In the Bible, Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28 to 31, we read, "Have you not known? Have you not heard? The Lord, the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth, He gives strength to the feeble. He gives vigor to the weak. Youth may grow tired and weary, and the young may stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength, and they will soar with eagle's wings." Our wish and prayer is that you soar with the wings of eagles. Nelson Mandela once said, "What counts in life is not the mere fact that you have lived, but you have made a difference in the lives of people." It was Robert Schuller who said, "Success in life does not go to the harder or the faster man, but the man who wins in the end is the man who thinks he can." Just remember, you have one life to live. So much to do, so much to care, so much to share, and so much to give. So live it fully. May the Lord God Almighty grant you your heart's desires and fulfill all your dreams. Thank you. All the best.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the candidates from the School of Commerce and Management, from the Department of Management and Commerce, who have been examined and found qualified for the bachelor's and master's degree, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
virtue of the powers vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Assam Don Bosco University, I admit you to the bachelor's and master's degrees you have qualified for, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
I request Dr. Ronak Singh Aluwalia, Executive Director, Center for Online and Distance Education, to give a short message to the graduating students and present the candidates for conferment of bachelor's and master's degrees from DBU Global.
I stand here today to introduce the graduating batch of DBU Global, students from around the world who have spent the past few years studying online with us, collaborating across the oceans and across time zones. I congratulate you all and all those who graduated before you, for you are going to be looked upon as pioneers. As the world turns to online learning today in this hour of crisis, they will know that you were there first, leading the way as the first adopters of online education, the trailblazers. You serve as an inspiration to all those who are still making their way through, as well as those who are yet to begin. And yes, the year 2020 has a lot to teach if we listen carefully. For instance, it has strengthened my belief in the idea that the ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn is going to be the most important skill going into the immediate future, the next few decades and thereon. It forms the core of our ability to adapt to changing circumstances, to our changing environment. These are the abilities that ensured mankind's survival over the history of our planet. The other lesson I take away from 2020 is to celebrate each moment, to celebrate the victories as well as the everyday moments of togetherness we are blessed with. So today, as you begin your lives as graduates, do remember, let this not be the end, but just a pit stop in your lifetime's journey seeking knowledge. And in that lifetime, take every opportunity possible to celebrate life itself and all that it brings, both the blessings and the challenges. Congratulations. Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you the candidates from the Center of Online and Distance Education who have been examined and found qualified for the bachelor's and master's degree, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Assam Don Bosco University, I admit you to the bachelor's and master's degrees you have qualified for, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
Bikramjit Goswami, a graduate of 2020, shall now take the pledge on behalf of the class of 2020.
I, Bikramjit Goswami, a graduate of Assam Don Bosco University, Guwahati, hereby pledge on behalf of all graduating students of 2020 that I shall always endeavor to be a morally upright, socially committed, professionally competent, and spiritually inspired person. I shall always uphold the honor and dignity of my university and shall discharge my duties with honesty and integrity in the service of my country and its people.
May I request Ms. Juhi Barua, Director, Human Resources, to present the outstanding students of the class of 2020 for the award of the Chancellor's and Vice Chancellor's Gold Medals.
The time has come, dear class of 2020, for you to spread your wings and chart your path to a new horizon. May the Assam Don Bosco University graduate attributes of being intellectually competent, morally upright, socially committed, spiritually inspired, and civically responsible continue to be the beacon and compass to steer your direction in the quest for knowledge, for truth, for service, and to make a difference wherever you are. Congratulations and wishing you a memorable journey. The Vice Chancellor's Gold Medal is awarded for the most significant positive contribution to campus life by students from among the recipients of a graduate degree. I have the privilege of announcing that Simranjit Singh Bedi from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering from among the graduate students of 2020 has been selected for the award of the Vice Chancellor's 2020 Gold Medal. The Chancellor's Gold Medal is awarded for the most significant positive contribution to campus life by a student from among the recipients of a postgraduate degree. I have the privilege of announcing that Bokhito K. Chishu from the Department of Psychology and Counseling from among the postgraduate students of 2020 has been selected for the award of the Chancellor's Gold Medal 2020.
May I request Professor Shakuntala Lashkar, Head of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, to present the toppers from the bachelor's and master's degree programs who have qualified for the award of gold medals for the year 2020.
Vice Chancellor Sir, I present to you the toppers from various graduate degree programs who have been found qualified for receiving the gold medal of the university, which I pray may now be awarded to them. BA Education, Swati Valerie Sangha with CGPA 8.84. BA English, Murchana Goswami with CGPA 8.22. BA Mass Communication, Sushmita Bhaumik with CGPA 8.31. BA Philosophy, Bibin Matthew Varghese with CGPA 9.83. BA Psychology, Debarshina Chankakati with CGPA 8.5. Bachelor of Commerce, Manshi Sangwan with CGPA 9.02. Bachelor of Computer Applications, R. Lalruai Zela with CGPA 9.23. BTech Civil Engineering, Jemima Yasmin with CGPA 9.37. BTech Computer Science Engineering, Simranjit Singh Bedi with CGPA 9.51. BTech Mechanical Engineering, Bikram Paul with CGPA 9.09. BTech Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Sikha Manidas with CGPA 8.52. And BTech Electronics and Communications Engineering, Supratik Sen with CGPA 9.28. Thank you.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Assam Don Bosco University, I award you the Gold Medal of the University, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
May I request Professor K.C. Kapoor, Head of the Department of Education, to present the toppers from the master's degree programs who have qualified for the award of gold medals for the year 2020.
Vice Chancellor Sir, I present to you the toppers from various postgraduate degree programs who have been found qualified for receiving the gold medal of the university, which I pray may now be awarded to them. Master of Arts in Education, Damin Anku with CGPA of 8.87. Master of English, Vipin Joseph with CGPA of 8.83. Master of Business Administration, Tanmay Roy with CGPA of 9.15. Master of Commerce, Millennium Nongram with CGPA of 8.54. Master of Computer Applications, Genevieve Chirmang with CGPA of 8.46. Master of Science in Biochemistry, Neha Pal with CGPA of 8.40. Master of Science in Biotechnology, Vishal Das with CGPA of 8.42. Master of Science in Chemistry, Leknath Sharma with CGPA of 8.74. Master of Science in Mathematics, Vikajonio Sekose with CGPA of 9.48. Master of Science in Microbiology, Sonali Yadav with CGPA of 8.42. Master of Science in Physics, Gyan Ranjan Das with CGPA of 8.60. Master of Science in Psychology, Martin L. Ralte with CGPA of 8.51. Master of Science in Geology, Archana Lama with CGPA of 9.02. Master of Social Work, Amal M. Joy with CGPA of 8.98. And Master of Technology, Civil Engineering, Happy Berry with CGPA of 9.03.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Assam Don Bosco University, I award you the Gold Medal of the University, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you show yourselves worthy of the same.
We present now Albani K. Joseph, MBA, of the graduating class of 2020, representing all the graduates, to deliver her valedictory speech.
A warm good evening to one and all, my dear batchmates and friends.
As I stand here as the valedictorian of the class of 2020, I recall my anxiety, doubts, excitements, well, all mixed feelings. As I stepped into the portals of this university 2 years back, I did not even realize how the time passed, and now, looking back, it feels like it was only yesterday that I decided to pursue my Master's in Business Administration at Assam Don Bosco University. First of all, I would like to thank Jesus, my God, who has been my most trusted confidant and support throughout my journey, who helped us to graduate with flying colors despite the odds of the pandemic situation. Looking back, I can truly say that I have been transformed personally as well as professionally, and without any doubt, Don Bosco University has been instrumental in this process. Don Bosco Institute of Management, Karguli campus of the university provided me enough platforms to enhance, to grow and sharpen my knowledge and skills. It was in this place that I discovered myself, starting with class performances, assignments, group discussions, presentation, morning assembly speeches, library month, and industrial visits. I have gained many skills and knowledges which developed my personality, and it slowly transformed me to a mature, confident, and a knowledgeable person. Apart from inculcating knowledge and wisdom in us, the institution ensures that we develop empathy and social responsibility by involving us with various social interactions and activities where we relieved the teaching of Don Bosco with the less privileged children from the neighborhood. I will miss those Sundays with them. The smiles on their faces will always linger in my memories. The Don Bosco education system did not restrict us just inside the university for learning life skills. It gives us opportunities to grab from different sources, which train and prepare us to become leaders for a better tomorrow. I would like to take this opportunity to thank few of many. I would like to express my tremendous gratitude to the Vice Chancellor, Father Dr. Stephen Maveli, and all the members of the university, as they have demonstrated their incredible care and commitment to our success in spite of this pandemic situation. I would like to thank Father Dr. P.D. John, Director, Don Bosco Institute of Management, Professor Chandan Datta, the academic coordinator, and all our assistant professors who were at their very best, who put us to think beyond our boundaries in understanding and pursuing our ambition that truly defines who we are and ultimately guiding us to become extraordinary managers and better leaders for tomorrow. Let me quote Bran Meltzer, who said, "No matter how far we come, our parents are always in us." Unquote. As I stand here today, I would like to convey my gratefulness to my beloved family, my mom, my dad, and my dearest brother Alan. I'm so blessed to have them in my life. Thank you for the sacrifices you have made for my sake. Thank you for supporting, guiding me in learning, and doing everything possible to help me walk the path of greatness, to accomplish my dreams, and for molding me to who I am today. I love you, Mom, Dad, and Alan. To all my dearest extended family and friends, I want to say so much, but I can hardly find the words. So I'll just say that you are the greatest blessing in my life. Your support and understanding gave me the strength to continue fighting for my dreams. Dear juniors, I want to thank you for being a strong support and the cherishable memories we have created throughout the years of togetherness. Here's to you. Learn, grow, innovate, make friends, meet people, and come out of the shell. Expand your horizon, break your comfort zone, and most importantly, stay connected with us. The great times I had at the university would not have been complete without you, my wonderful, bright, and loving batchmates, who made these experiences unforgettable. The depth of knowledge and experience that we have shared together will be priceless and unforgettable, for we have created something far stronger than networks. We have created a bond of friendship and gratitude towards each other. Let me encourage you to live up to the ideals and values of Don Bosco, which the university tried to inculcate in each of us, and make these ideals our guiding lights for the rest of our lives. Let us stay connected through the Alumni Association, and may we be the flag bearers of Assam Don Bosco University. Thank you to all the well-wishers who believed in us, and even when we doubted ourselves, and for giving wings to our dreams to make a difference in the lives of people. May God bless you all. Thank you.
This solemn assembly of the university, gathered around our fresh graduates, shall now bid a fitting farewell to them, praying that God's blessings will accompany them in their life and undertakings. May I request you all to join the choir in singing, God be with you till we meet again.
Secure
May I now request the Chancellor to formally declare the 9th Convocation closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I declare the 9th Convocation of Assam Don Bosco University closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 9th Convocation of Assam Don Bosco University. Now the national anthem will be sung. You are requested to rise and join in for the singing of the national anthem.
Janagana mana adhinayaka jaya he, Bharat bhagya vidhata. Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravida, Utkala, Vanga. Vindhya, Himachala, Yamuna, Ganga, Uchala, Jaladhi, Taranga. Tava Shubha Name Jage, Tava Shubha Ashish Mange, Gahe Tava Jaya Gatha. Janagana Mangala Dayaka Jaya He, Bharat Bhagya Vidhata. Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya He. Jaya 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 He.